Manchester City won, Chelsea 0. There's no shame in losing to them, but there is a shame in losing in that manner. That was pathetic. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this is chatting breeze is gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to do because I'm gonna have to stay calm, I'm gonna have to stay constructive, I'm not gonna try to be overly critical, but Chelsea are forcing me to be overly critical. The performance today was disgusting, it was lackluster, and in 180 minutes of playing Manchester City this year in 2 games, we have looked absolutely basic, pathetic, nonchalant, lethargic, crap going forward. We have looked pathetic, honestly. We look like a relegation side playing against a team that's going to win the league. And it is unacceptable when your front three cost £190 million, that you pose no threat. You have one clear-cut opportunity in the whole game. One clear-cut opportunity to Romelu Lukaku, who's a £100 million striker, and it's a tame effort. It's a tame effort. We're going to break this game down. We're going to get into this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I bring you all the latest transfer news, all the latest previews, and all the latest insight with no filter. I tell you the truth, I tell you the harsh reality, and you will accept it and you will eat it and believe in it, because some things at Chelsea need to change. A lot is going wrong, a lot is going well, but we do need to talk about the constructive honesty. The lineup is what it is, right? We look at the lineup from the outset and it's Malang Sarr gets the start, Azpilicueta at wing back, Alonso. You're already playing with a handicap. Do you understand what I mean? So that's the issue. It's not the strongest of strong lineups. City have got their strongest lineup apart from Ruben Diaz. But with us, we've got a donkey in Lukaku up top who literally just runs around like a battering ram. No link-up play, no hold-up play. You got Hakim Ziyech and Pulisic doing their best impression of Mr. Invisible Man. You got Kante and Kovacic who need gas masks of oxygen because they're doing so much running and they're covering and carrying the team on their back. It's not going to be the most productive team, but it was what it was. Mount was dropped, Havertz was dropped, and Callum Hudson-Odoi were dropped. The game started and Chelsea had an opportunity. 5 minutes into the game, Chelsea had a big opportunity. Romelu Lukaku bulldozes his way through. Absolutely dominates Liverpool. And he has the ball. And on his left, you got Marcos Alonso. On his right, you got Hakim Ziyech. And Lukaku on his left foot. What's he meant to do? He's meant to shoot. He's absolutely meant to strike that. Or he's meant to release Alonso. He tries to do an incisive, inverted pass, overhits it, messes up the pass, and ruins a perfectly good attack. When you're away at the Etihad, you expect to have better productivity from your striker. You expect to take those minimalistic chances that you're going to get. We're in a top 4 race because the fact of the matter is, teams are going to be winning in and around us. And when they start winning, we will get punished. Lukaku was not good today, and Man City were fantastic. It doesn't help. It doesn't help when Pulisic and Ziyech do their best impression of being being me. Absolutely being me, because I would have had the exact same quality in that final third. Hakim Ziyech, 3 opportunities in the first half to release the ball adequately, incisively, deliberately, doesn't do it. Poor passing, poor emphasis in the release, late, lazy, moany, crybaby, absolutely terrible ambition in this player. I don't know what he tries. I don't know what he's going to attempt. Pulisic, at least Ziyech tries. At least Ziyech is lacking the quality when we know he has it. It's just high volume, high frequency. With Pulisic is no volume, no severity, nothing. You don't understand what he's doing. It really blows my mind to see a player of Pulisic's ability not perform on a regular basis. Manchester City targeted Chelsea, and Manchester City's press after the first game, they wanted to be more incisive, so Chelsea went direct. But when eventually Chelsea got the ball to Malang Sarr, panic. Alonso, panic. The reason being, they're not comfortable in possession. They can't play out the back. You can't just be good at playing out the back. You have to be great. You have to be super comfortable, composed. Thiago Silva, Rudiger-esque, doesn't happen. And you know what? There was an opportunity where even Kovacic lost the ball because the press happened too much. They compacted us into it. And Grealish has an attempt. Great save from Kepa. I'm like, you know what? That's a match-winning save. But yet, Chelsea were getting targeted frequently. And to go in at halftime at 0-0 was a fortune. Like, we were fortunate to do that. We were lucky. We should have counted our fucking stars, mate. Absolutely blessed to go in at 0-0. Manchester City dominated Chelsea from head to toe. Zero threat from Chelsea. Zero shots on target from Chelsea in the first half. Or even off target. I don't remember us taking shots. Second half starts and I'm trying to be positive. Look, I even said, look, we got in at 0-0. Maybe we're going to come out with a little bit of oomph. And Kovacic breaks the lines for the first time in a game. Midfield opens up a little bit. Gives it to Romelu Lukaku. £100 million man. Finish us. Acknowledge us. Finish it, Rom. No, Rom takes a shot. Comfortable save for Edison. Drops the Hakim Ziyech over the bar. And Lukaku now is gone another big game without scoring another goal. This is a player that we've spent a lot of money for 5 league goals. And we're 22 league games into the season. What we spent that money for, I will never understand. Where Chelsea proceed with this front three, I will not be able to comprehend, because all three of them need to be sold. And all three of them aren't good enough to be starters at Chelsea. And it's the sad reality. No consistency equals not good enough for a title push. Not good enough for a title push, not good enough for Chelsea. No other way to put it. So, as if playing Manchester City isn't hard enough, Chelsea wanted to adopt a new approach. Chelsea wanted to decide, oh, you know what? Why don't we cause problems for ourselves? Malang Sarr, dwelling on the ball, not clearing it first time, trying to play out the back, giving the ball away. Then Alonso playing on the ball, dilly-dallying. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? It's like they've got, you know that song? Literally, it's like they have that song stuck in their head. Literally, they're Homer Simpson in their head, and they don't know what they're going to do next. It is so stupid sometimes watching the decision-making of these players. It's uneducated. It's like they don't know what they're meant to be doing. It's like they haven't been trained into this system. And you know, the clear definitive difference is Reece James and Ben Chilwell didn't do issues like that. When Christensen plays, Azpilicueta plays, Rudiger plays, and Thiago Silva play, these issues don't occur. Why? Because they're trained into the system. They are good footballers in possession. And when you're not a good footballer in possession, you get punished. And how did Chelsea get punished? Surprise, surprise, trying to play out the back, and we get punished. KDB is a bloody amazing footballer, right? And amazing footballers win games by themselves. But this wasn't one of them, okay? It was a 0.03 XG chance. And this means it had less than 3% chance of going in from that range. The realistic point for me, right, is whilst the goal was a great one, Kante has to take him down. Big man, you got to take him out there. You have to forcefully ram him down. You can't allow KDB to have so much time and space. You have to clamp him. Then, Kepa is a good keeper. Kepa is a very good. The only difference is Kepa's not a world-class keeper. Mendy saves that. Not because Mendy is this superior keeper. It's because he's taller. His mum and dad were taller when they made him. Mendy came out 6'7" instead of 6 foot. Kepa, you got the wrong parents. Because Kepa takes a step to the right, and then when he drives back, it's not in the corner. It's definitely not in the corner. Go rewatch it. He can't reach it because he's short. A tall keeper, a good-sized keeper, gets his fingertips onto that, and that doesn't go in. Honestly, go back and look at it. It's not an agenda. It's just the harsh truth. City deserved it. So it's very hard to sit here and criticize them. They deserve it. Substitutions occurred. Chelsea moved to a 4 at the back, and all of a sudden, Callum Hudson-Odoi, 2 free kicks, waste of time. Timo Werner comes on, minimal time to make an impact for the two of them. Mason Mount comes on, don't understand why Mace didn't start. But it is what it is. Chelsea just weren't good enough on the day. Chelsea aren't good enough to compete with Manchester City today, and the first game evidently showed it. Chelsea have been extremely lethargic and lackluster in recent weeks, and they need to improve it, otherwise it's going to be a long heck of a season, man. Guys, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm a little bit bummed out. I'll release a video tomorrow, maybe on some transfer rumours that have come out, some fallout from this game when I'm a little bit more calm. I'm very disheartened at the moment, and I'm sorry if I'm coming across negative, but hopefully we win a cup or two this year and we proceed from there.